think this is directly tied to the fact, the volatility in the market, and that despite all of that, we continue to be able to ship because we enable our customers to have a material reduction in OpEx versus doing things the traditional way. And we remove operators in the commercial world or, the war fighter in the defense world out of harm's way.
All right, welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. Joining me now is Philipp Stratmann. He is the CEO of Ocean Power Technologies. And Philipp, it's great to see you again. How are you?
Doing well. Great to be on, Steve.
Yeah, so the company out with a couple of news releases this week, talking about delivering more either WEM-V vehicles or the power buoys or whatever you're sending along. But the key to this one, I think, is the fact that you were able to ship a buoy and a vehicle in the same week. And that really is a key milestone for the company. And maybe you can explain why.
Yeah, if you look at where OPT has been in the past, it's been, hey, we've shipped a vehicle, or we've got an order for a buoy, or we've shipped a buoy. This is now, we've set this place up with all of the reductions in OpEx that we were able to achieve over the past year to be able to now do both things at the same time. We have become the provider of resident and persistent, but also autonomous and roaming ocean security and ocean intelligence solutions. And this can all happen, whether it ships out from the West Coast or it moves from the East Coast. We can service and provide both systems to all of our customers, no matter where they're based at any given time now.
Yeah, and you're doing that in a world that is filled with uncertainty and moving whether it's going to be tariffs or not tariffs. There's a lot of things going on in the world right now, but you were able to ship both of those outside of the United States.
Yes, we were. Yeah, I think it's fair to say there's definitely some volatility in the markets right now. But yes, this is for customers that, one is the follow on to a customer who we previously talked about, an international defense contractor who we've been working with on the buoy side. The vehicle is going for extended over the horizon work into the Indo-Pacific region, which is obviously, a very hotbed of activity in terms of offshore energy, but also defense and security. So both are outside the United States. And despite all the volatility in the market, I think our customers continue to see real value in what our systems bring to their operations.
Yeah, obviously not every company or every ship can have someone going beside it to protect that particular ship, or know when there could be possibilities of people that are nefarious within the oceans, let's say. This gives companies an opportunity to have a bit more security, a lower OpEx. I mean, it really does have a lot of advantages on this.
Absolutely. And I think this is directly tied to the fact, the volatility in the market, and that despite all of that, we continue to be able to ship because we enable our customers to have a material reduction in OpEx versus doing things the traditional way. And we remove operators in the commercial world or, the war fighter in the defense world out of harm's way. And we can provide a capability and service in parts of the ocean where otherwise it'd be pretty hard to get to. So I think all of those factors outweigh whatever might be happening in the market in general. And being able to deliver a capability at a lower price point than the traditional means of doing it and keeping people safer is a win-win-win across the board for everybody.
Yeah, well, it certainly shows that in the couple of news releases you had this week, as you mentioned, shipping more vehicles and buoys as well. So, Philipp, thank you so much. Great to get an update from you, and we'll talk soon.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Steve. Good to be on as always.
All right, Philipp Stratmann, the CEO of Ocean Power Technologies.